Hey guys, how's it going? Wade Mitch here. Today we're back on Stitzer, Wisconsin. Today we're really kind of gonna be prepping for winter. Now doing a quick fly over the farm here. You guys would know that we have our triticale planted, and that's gonna be growing here soon. Got some cultivating done. Did some tillage on these few fields that we're gonna plant into beans. And if we fly over here, really, we're starting to see that, everything's done. Our corn's harvested, our beans are harvested. We even got this field done. Missed a bit. Uh, don't ask what happened there. But yeah, so today, one of the things I want to do for the winter is move all of our cows into the main barn. Now we're doing this because one thing I noticed with these two barns is they aren't made for full-grown cows, and we aren't getting anything off them. I tried putting a slurry thing here, but didn't do anything. But however, this one, you can see we're getting a little bit of slurry off them, and we can actually empty it. Same thing with the manure. It'll just be easier for us to get the manure through the unloader rather than picking it up off the ground. So I think what we're going to do for this is get in the semi over here. We'll stop flying around. And one thing I noticed, you guys might appreciate this, look how perfectly the semi fits in this garage. We backed it all the way up, and it's just barely missing both sides. But it does fit, and we'll take it. Now, I think what we're going to do is just borrow a cattle trailer from the neighbors. We asked them, and they said since we took that land off their hands, apparently they didn't want that land. I don't know what's wrong with it. But they said we could just use it. So we're getting some good friends over there, which is good. And we're going to go pick that up, and I'll be right back. Alright, so we're going to take the main road here. And they said it's in the old white barn, and they opened the gates for it, so you should be able to find it pretty easily. One of the things I'm doing is, hopefully after tonight, I was trying to have it for today, but I should have row crop on here. Now, I'm not sure. If you guys would want me to go through winter and maybe plow some snow, I can. Or we can kind of hop right into row crop, start planning in the next video. Or do it for a stream this weekend, it doesn't really matter. I was thinking if we do get snow, we might plow snow once, just clean the farm up, do some little chores, but nothing too crazy in the winter, because realistically, we don't have anything to do in the winter. It looks like there is the trailer we're borrowing. So, let's start backing up here. And I hope this is easy to get out. It looks like we got some sort of bump stop right here. Right back over that. Pick it up. That is a tight fit. I'll tell you what. Jeez. Uh-oh. We're stuck on that little bump stop there. We gotta get some more speed. Speed is always the answer. Right? Yep, there we go. I think we're gonna let the neighbors put that back in there. We're gonna drop it off out front. One thing here, they have a big cattle guard or cattle grate on their farm. I don't know, they must have problems with the cows getting out or something. Oh, we're beating their trailer up already. I don't know if they're gonna want us borrowed anymore. But yeah, so I think debating on what you guys say and how much snow we get here on the farm, we might do some stuff in the winter, but I'm not really sure yet. We might just skip to the spring. I don't think any of you guys would be too upset by that. Really, we're going to go straight into basically planting the corn once we get the row crop going. I really wanted to get that started. So, yeah, this is kind of the last thing we have for the year, just to get our cows moved for the winter, and this will make it easier to feed them. We can feed them all in one spot. Don't really have to move the mixer around a bunch, and, yeah. So, first off, we'll get down here. I'd assume we can load the cows from this right here. So let's try. Let's back up here. I really wish there was a better way to shuttle these cows around the yard. But, move these guys. And I think we can put them in here. Let's see. Maybe it's on this side. It's just going to be a little bit more of a pain, but... Yep. Right here. Alright. So, let's, probably back this thing out. We'll probably back it down in here next time, but... Having to go all the way around isn't ideal, but we'll do it. Gotta be careful we don't tip the cows over in there. I don't want to give them too rough of a ride. And then we'll swing it around here. I think will be good. Don't hit the fence. And then we can just back it up. Hopefully we can cut the trailer that hard. We'll see. I think we got it. And then we'll pull it straight here. And then swing it back that way should be good. Oh, that gooseneck's right in the way, isn't it? And you can still get it, but this is just making it a little more difficult than it has to be. Let's cut it sharp and then bring it back. There we go. Really close with that trailer. And we can take, unload. Move to barn. There we go. So you'll see we have these cows are doing really good. And some of the ones from the other barns aren't doing as good. But I think we'll get that here soon. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep moving these guys. And we'll be back once I do all that, because there's a couple other things we got to do. We got to feed the cows again, maybe haul some manure, and we got to talk about a few things with the row crop, I think. So yeah, I'm going to go finish this. Oh, we're stuck on nothing. Here we go. Yeah, I'm gonna go finish moving the cows around. We're gonna see if we can get the food or the feed out of their respective barns too. And I'll be right back. Thanks for watching so far, guys. If you're enjoying the video and are excited to see us use the row crop, go leave a like. Let me know in the comments if you want us to go through winter, like I said. Looking at our weather here, got a tornado coming again. And then it looks like in January and February we got some snow, and then tornadoes again. 109 degrees Fahrenheit in April. I think there's something up with that. We're gonna have to look at that. But you know, that's probably why there's a tornado. Look at that temperature difference. High as 74 in February. That is weird. But like I said, I'm gonna keep moving our cows, and we'll be back in a bit. All right, so we finally have all of our cows moved over. Maybe we don't. Why is it saying we only have... Did we lose cows in the process? Yes. Oh, there we go. So now... Now we have all of our cows here. I was so confused for a second. Yeah, so these guys are going to take a lot more food here now. So what we're going to do is get the neighbor's trailer back to them. And then we're going to come in here. They probably need some silage. I mean, they're all right. They're good on straw. We might put a little more straw in there. And I think the next thing I want to do is start looking at prices. Because for our farm, we're in a good spot right now. And for what the land's going for, I think we can maybe look at buying a new combine in the near future. Now, I say maybe because I'm not sure how much everything is going to cost. Is it going to be worth upgrading? Are we going to make enough from harvest? You know, we gotta go over stuff. Another thing that's going to be on the upgrade list is maybe a chopper, but I don't mind running the one we have for another year or two. That's the thing. We're going to leave the neighbor's wagon right here. Kind of feel bad, but they gave us kind of a not good spot to put it. And, Close your eyes. We're just gonna go across this. It's not growing yet. Now, you look over here. We also got to keep wrapping these silage bales, but I kind of want to move what we're doing this because you can see it's not going well, is one way to put it. So let's get some order back in the farm and stop driving this through the fields. And we'll just put our semi. We'll just park it up right here for now because we might be using this again soon. You can also see I went ahead and took the auger off. We're done harvesting. I think it's going to sit here for the winter. We might sneak it in the bale shed if we have to, but right now I think there's just too much stuff there. What we're going to do, let's grab the bale shredder. We can shred a few bales for these guys. There we go. Alright. And while we're doing this, let's get the skid steer out. And it looks like the sun's finally starting to come out, which is good. It was feeling like it was almost nighttime there. You know what? Where is our bale fork? I thought it was over here, but... Uh-oh. I don't see it. Alright. So... I think we gotta go hop in the 6R, because I don't know where I left our bale fork at. You guys see it anywhere? Because I do not. Let's just park that here. Yeah, we got the blower. I thought it was hooked up to it. Interesting. We gotta get this out of the grass anyways. Probably give it a bath too. But we'll get it over here, get the loader on it. Really, a lot of our stuff needs a bath, and we need some fuel. You can see the 46 is quite dirty as well. This will let us get 2 bales with 1, though. Alright. And one thing we have to do as well is actually buy this weight. We didn't own it before, so we'll go ahead and get that on there. I think we might have had the bale fork leased. That might be where our bale fork went. But let's see. Let's get in here. Oh, I thought... Oh, no, it's this one. So you want... 3 of these. There we go. We're gonna have to back this out of the way. Leave it facing this way. And now all we have to do when we bed these guys is just kind of drive through the open part there and throw it out there. The bedding doesn't go in the tie stall. It's where they get milked and stuff and they eat. The bedding we kind of just can throw outside and they'll figure it out. Now I'm thinking maybe we need a bale fork. Oh, that's not what we wanted to do. I think we need a bale fork that has a higher kind of back wall there for us to balance these bales on. So we're getting a big stack of these square bales, which we are doing now. It's just gonna make it a lot easier. We can hop in the tractor here though. Let's bring it around in here. I'm just gonna fit. I think we might have to open that second gate up. Let's see. Well, it's gonna be tight, but I think... Oh no, bale shredder's not gonna make it. Or this cow's making us stuck in between. Alright, let's open that up. We just barely make it in here. I think we're gonna have to swing it around out here. So maybe the next time we just come through this way. Make it a lot easier. Right? Huh. Maybe. We gotta back this thing up here. Alright. We kinda made it. Got it backed up. So maybe we gotta throw it inside? I don't know. Oh, there it is. Yeah. We gotta pretend we're throwing it inside, really. But, anyways, what I was talking about earlier is when we go to sell stuff, we're looking at our prices. Our corn gets high in January. Beans aren't till July. Some other things we have. Let's see here. Dry corn is not worth it at all. That dry corn price is really low. Cracked corn. None of this stuff is worth anywhere near just regular corn. Oh, I guess it is. That cracked corn's worth a lot, but I don't think it's realistic to sell it like that. I think we should just go ahead and sell our regular corn. It goes up to 1,500 there. Let's find that dry corn again. Yeah, dry corn only goes up to 1,200. Cracked corn. Really going to be the same. So, I think, yeah, we wait till January. We sell off a good bit of our corn, maybe half of it, and sell the other half in July. Let's get this other bale going. And with that, we can probably also look towards selling our other combine. Unless we want to have 2 combines, but I don't really see the point of that. And if we sell that, that's going to get us around 105 grand for that. 14 grand for the header. And 20 grand for that one. So we're going to get 130. And the combine that we're looking at is going to be like a 9770 STS. So let's see. We're going to run 9770. Rear wheel assist row crop. The exhaust we want. And then maybe we want to get a big top on it. Or do we want the motor? So if we were to run the big top, we have that. We'd want Green Star on it. We'd want probably hitch like that. We want a longer pipe. And a nice tailboard. So 222 grand. So we'd have to shell out about 100 grand of our own money for the combine alone on the trade-in. The header, I think we'd get around a 630, which is another 30 grand. And corn header, it's going to be the tough one. I was wanting to get a 612C, but I don't see an option for that. So I'd assume those are going to be expensive. Probably around 80 to 90 grand is my guess. So yeah, we're going to have to shell out a good bit of our own money. On top of getting that combine, I feel like that would be the point where we want to look at a grain cart. If we do that, we're going to look at shelling out, once again, another 50 grand here probably on this J&M, was my thought. Maybe we go even something a little bigger, but I don't really see the purpose of a cart that big. Other options, we don't really have a lot of options. So these J&Ms are the only decent sized ones we see here. This Demco is about the same size as the J&M. If we were to run that, it's not a bad cart. It's just a little more expensive. Yeah, so that's what the future's looking like here in the farm. Maybe before next harvest, we really have to see. We're going to be planning everything with our 12-row John Deere. That would match up good with the 12-row corn head. You see in this barn right here, you guys know it. We haven't used it yet, but this is our planter. Once again, that's 12 rows. If we get a 12-row corn head, that'd match fine. Right now, it's still fine because we have a 6-row. But yeah, I think that's the game plan. I know this video is kind of boring, kind of short, but we're just trying to wrap up for the year. I hope you guys did enjoy. I'm going to start working on wrapping some bales up. We got to get these done before it snows. And yeah, leave a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you guys are new. Should have some really cool content coming up this weekend. Getting the row crop done. And hopefully getting on our way to starting the next year here on the farm. So I'll see you guys next time. See ya. Bye. Something like that.